Hello and good day. My name is Michael. I'll be taking you through five wonderful things an admin can do at the back end of their website. Kindly go along with me as I unveil these five wonderful things an admin can do. The number one thing an admin can do is the ability to upload products based on the fact that it's an e-commerce website. Now, based on our last training, you were made to understand how you can log into the backend of your website. So I'll be skipping that right now while I move on to what we have to do today. Now, you can upload a product as an admin. After a successful login to the backend of your website, you will see this long black bar at the left side corner of the screen. Scroll down to products, which is directly under WooCommerce. Now, when you hover your mouse over products, you see different list of options that popped out. The options you want to click is add new from the product menu. Let's wait some few seconds while the page comes up. Just a minute. Okay, so here we are. Now this page is the add new product page. And the first thing that grabs your attention on this page is the title name bar. This is where you input the product title, the name of the product you want to add. In my own case, I'll be adding shirts as an example. And the next part you will be seeing is the next field to add your product description. Product description entails the details about a certain product, whether write-up, video texts, and dimensions. You input them in the product description table. You might want to type anything. This shirt is quality. Okay, that's that about the product description. As much as any text you want can be added. When you scroll down a little bit, the next section you are going to be looking at is the product data tab. Now the product data tab comprises of the product price, how many products you have in stock, the dimensions, the size, and the attributes. Because we are dealing with a simple product which is basic, we will only be updating the price. Now the first section you will see under product data tab is the price section. Now we have both regular price and the sales price. Regular price is the official and original price of a product, while the sales price is the discounted price of that particular product. For instance, if the regular price of this shirt which I'm adding is 1000 naira and I'm giving a discount of 400 naira, so that means my sales price will be 600 naira. Now what this automatically does is when anyone views this product at the front end, 1000 naira will be slashed, while 600 naira will be the major price they are going to see. So that's the difference between the regular price and the sales price. So feel free to work around that if you want to give a discount based on anything you are selling. Now, once you are done with this part, the next section you want to visit is the product category section. For every product you have on your website, they must belong to a certain category. In my own case, shirt is the name of my product. All I have to do is I will definitely have a list of categories here. And you may also want to add a new one, which is just down below. Kindly click on the similar and recommended category for that product. Once that is done, you may want to go to product tags. Now, product tags are keywords that best explains your product in just a word. If I'm talking about shirt, I can talk about the material in which it is made. Probably it is silk or fabric, any one. So product tags are just common terms associated with the product. The last part we want to visit today is the product image and the product gallery section. The product image is the exact image that is being displayed on your products. The product image must be clear and crystal. It must be able to depict the exact information about that product. When anyone see your product image, they should pass the exact communication of what you are selling. So kindly press on the select product image to input the image you want to use as for your product. When you press that, it automatically opens a place called a media library for you. Your media library is the folder that contains all your graphical contents, such as images, videos, and audios. All you have to do here is to select any of this image you want to use as a product image. And in an alternative, if you definitely have the product image on your system, kindly click on Upload Files and pick the exact image from your system. Once that is done, simply click on the image and press Select Product Image. Now, it will automatically load the product image for you, previewing exactly what you have selected. In another way, if the product image you have has more than one image, they are going to be placed in the product gallery. So kindly click on product gallery right now to select as more images you would want for the same product. Now, product gallery images are different views of a particular product image. For instance, if you are selling a furniture, you may want to show your site visitors different sides of the same furniture: the top, the side, angle, or the area, depending on how many images you have. So they are best represented by being inputted in a product gallery section. After you have done this, you are set to publish your new product. All you have to do is to kindly scroll up and locate the button that says publish. So with this confirmatory message, your product has been successfully published. Now, the second point and the second advantage of an admin of what you can do at the back end that we want to talk about is creating another user account. Now, you might want to ask me, why would you need to create another user account? Now, this almost and always comes up when you are not chanced enough to manage your website yourself and you want to employ the services of another hand to manage your website. For instance, you have different businesses of which this e-commerce website is just one of the services you have. All you have to do is to go to users and create a user account for the person you just employed. Now, this is the game. You do not have to give the user the same privilege and the role that you have as an admin. Just in the case when you hired a sales food vendor to sell for you, but does not know where you actually manage your finances. So you may definitely want to give them a level of restricted privileges based on the fact that they are not the admin. All you have to do at this point is to scroll down on this same left bar, go to users, and click on add new. Okay, now this is the add new user page. Now all you have to do is to fill up the necessary details pertaining to the user you want to create. As you can see here, the username and email with the password are the most required information on this part. You can decide not to fill any other information, but make sure the username and the email plus the password are well spelled out. Now, once you input that, the next part you want to concentrate on is the role. Remember, role determines the privileges you give to a user. As an administrator, of which you are, you do not want to give your sales girl or your sales boy an administrator role. The best alternative role to give your sales girl or sales boy, as you can see here, is shop manager. What this means is they will be entitled to see everything that pertains to the shop and bookkeeping. But when it comes to the technical details, they are totally cut off from this end to make sure that only you as an admin can control that. Once you select the shop manager role, kindly press add new user and wait for the confirmation message to appear to successfully create a shop manager role user. Okay. The number three thing that you can do as an admin is that you can also create a blog post. If you decide to run your website and you want to have an added advantage of creating articles for people to read based on your content, you can as well do that. Now, you can still see on this my left sidebar of which you are currently on, you can see posts. The moment you click on posts, you are welcomed with all the posts that are currently existing on your website. Most times, if you have not created any post, the only post that will be here is a dummy post. You can simply delete that because no one exactly wants to use a dummy post. A dummy post is actually to show you how you can create a post. The title of the dummy post most times is Hello World. So you can simply delete that if you don't want that. Now, when you check at the top of the screen, you will see the Add New button. Simply click on it and let's wait some few seconds depending on your internet for it to appear. Okay, now we are presented with the Add New Post page. If you watch very carefully, it is very similar to adding a new product. The same level of fields, just a little difference. As usual, you will add your new post title here, the name of the title of the post you want to add. Simply speaking, the title of the post you want to add. Kindly put the title here. Then just below it, you have the description of the post. This is where all the written contents related to that post are going to be. Once you are done filling this up, kindly scroll down. Locate a relevant category that best fits for your post. And if you don't have any category yet, simply click on Add New Category to add a new category. Also, likewise in this part, we also have post tags. If your article is based on songs, a just released audio, kindly put music, entertainment as your tags. These are common words that can be ascribed to your post. After you click on category and you have input your tag successfully, you might also want to scroll down to add an image. An image best represents a post. Kindly do as in the case of a new product and press set featured image. Click on the relevant image that is suited for your post. And if you do not have none, kindly click upload files and pick the relevant image from your system. Once that is done, the image preview will automatically load on this right hand side and you are done to publish your posts. Simply scroll up and click on publish. Automatically, you've created a new blog post to your website. Now, the number four feature of what an admin can do that I'll be showing you this moment is to manage your product orders. Now, we are dealing with an e-commerce website. It is very important for you to be able to manage your product orders. When anyone orders for an item on your website, the website provides you with a documented interface to manage the orders. All you have to do on the same left bar is to visit your WooCommerce. Just an hover will bring out a drop-down menu for you. Now, when you hover your mouse on the WooCommerce, you will see orders. Simply click on orders to see all available orders on your website. Now, as you can see, we only have just one order here. There is going to be a list of orders based on how many purchases you have on your website. If you want to do anything about any orders, kindly click on the relevant name of the ordered person, the person who ordered the product. In case you want to say the time, the date, information regarding the order, or simply you want to make an edit, you can simply do anything on the order as an admin. The admin role is very powerful and is the highest role in the website. You can see the status of the order if it is cancelled, pending payment, processing, on hold, completed, refunded, and failed. Feel free to work on all this to edit your order. You can also see the billing address, the shipping address, and the amount paid on an order. A lot of functions can also pop up on the order based on the number of features and functions that is presently running on your website. That is that about order. Okay, the last point I want to show you, which is the fifth point of what an admin can do on the back end of the website. Now, another thing an admin can do is to analyze their website traffic. Analyzing your website traffic. Now, if you would ask me, what does website traffic mean? This has to do with the number of daily visitors that patrol on your website, that visit on your website. Now, different kind of site visitors come to your website for different purposes. Now, if their decision is not satisfied, they tend to leave your website. Now, how do you filter number of visitors on your website? By default, your website does not have a tool to filter this. So this brings us to the introduction of a third-party tool such as Google Analytics. Google Analytics so far over the past decade has been known to bring a wonderful experience to every website. Now, when you over to plugins, of which we are going to treat later, you go to plugins, install Google Analytics by making a search with a keyword, analytics. You are going to be presented with different plugin that does this function. The best thing to consider in checking all these plugins is to see the ratings and the number of installs. So far so good, Google Analytics has been one of the highest rated plugin for this. When you click on Google Analytics, kindly install. Like I said, Google Analytics has actually been rated and verified to filter wonderful traffics relating to site visitors on your website. So as an admin, you have the capacity to analyze the website traffic that your site generates per day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us. Be prepared for the next plan. God bless you.